Well, JARA is in operation, and it's the first of its type where the National Crime Agency have worked directly with the PSNI's Public Protection Branch to investigate the viewing and distribution of indecent images of children within Northern Ireland. It's led to 25 arrests and 4 charges, and we think it's a very positive development to see us working as two parts of the law enforcement family to make children safer and bring criminals to account.
This is very significant because this is the first joint operation between the NCA and the PSNI since the NCA became fully operational in May, and it's led to the safeguarding and protection of children.
Well, NCA are part of the law enforcement family, and therefore it's important to use every tool in the box that we have to bring these despicable criminals to justice. Yes, the PSNI do operate alone, but it's always valuable to have an additional resource to work with in a joint operation and bring these people to justice. They're able to bring a focus of additional numbers and additional resource around carrying out the searches and that aspect of the operation, but also the examination post-fact. It is something that is done all day, every day, by the Public Protection Branch. The activity is shared. You will appreciate that the PSNI's Public Protection Branch has a full-time child internet protection team. So it's activity that we undertake all day, every day as well. But this operation, which is a joint one, has led to those 25 arrests. It's led to 4 charges. I'm quite sure it will lead to more charges, but I'm also quite sure this is only the beginning of the NCA and the Public Protection Branch here working together. In all activity of this type, and any activity that my branch undertake particularly, we're always mindful of the risk to children or other vulnerable people. So an important part of operational activity is working with other agencies to make sure that any child who could be at any risk is protected.
For parents, it's important to apply their usual parenting knowledge to the internet. So to sit down and talk to children and young people about the sites and services they're using, what they're doing, and what the children and young people think is okay and normal. And obviously, as a parent, you can't supervise your child all the time, but you can talk to them and make sure that that your children will come to you if something really bad does happen. You can also show them, get them to show them how to put up privacy settings and to think before they send anything or share anything. So it's really getting involved in parenting online, and that's what we want parents to do. We have a whole programme that's aimed at this as part of our Think You Know programme, so it's certainly worth checking out the CEOP resources, and we have a specific parent site. And certainly in terms of looking out for concerns, that's any behaviour that's not normal in your child. You know, a child who is withdrawn, who is spending a long time online, a long time on their phone, who is secretive, who is clearly having a difficult time. That could be that they're having an issue online, it could be that they're having an issue offline, but it's really get involved and be aware that the internet does present risks.
This is the abuse, sexual and physical, of children ranging from the very young, ranging from infant age upwards. It's an appalling image to have to view, but the reality is that behind every image is a child who's actually personally being abused and being physically and mentally damaged for the rest of their life. We shouldn't have some sort of stereotypical view about the sort of person who's viewing the abuse of children on their computer. They cover a wide range of ages, a wide range of occupations, a wide range of social status. These are, to all intents and purposes, very ordinary people, but the reality is they're viewing very cruel and wicked images of children being abused. These people continue to offend. They continue to create a market, a thriving market for the abuse of young children, which it's our duty to protect. We're determined to do that, and we'll keep doing it. Is that a key part of our operational activity is not just making criminals liable, but also reducing the opportunity for those criminals to offend in any other way.
If a person sees a compromising picture posted online, they did not give permission for this, what would you say to that if people wanted that removed? Or
sure. So we have, as you say, a Think You Know programme, and first of all I really urge them to check out the Think You Know programme, because on there we have advice that's up to date about how to get that image removed for different service providers, and the steps to take to get that image back down, because that's the first immediate thing you can do in terms of safeguarding. And a more preventative angle, we really want to get parents involved in the parenting of their children online, and certainly we launched a campaign a couple of months ago which was about asking parents to talk to their children and get them to think before they share sexual images, think about the risks and think about who might be receiving that image, because we certainly see cases in the NCA where that results in grooming.
There's been 25 arrests under this operation. It's important to note that the Child Internet Protection Team within the PSNI have, independently of this operation, made a further 21 arrests. So in this financial year, 46 people have been arrested, 10 people have been charged between JARA and our own independent activity, and they'll be facing a court. There is no doubt there will be more this year. You may think you're anonymous, but you're not. You may think you're forgotten about, but we're looking for you. You may think you're going to get away with it, but we're going to find you. You're going to go to court, and you're going to have to pay for this.